I know Chigs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you
Oh,
say,
so you know Che gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Hey man, listen, if a guy gives you a list of people he's always gonna have his cape on for, why would you guys expect anything different? Now, after Nicki Minaj dropped her Megan Thee Stallion diss record called Bigfoot, a lot of people weren't fucking with it. And I'll be honest with you guys, the song was trash, the lyrics were garbage. It was very interesting watching different blogs have to make up different words to avoid saying that this was trash. Whether or not Nicki Minaj has 5 diss records to come, this one that she dropped, garbage. Now, knowing the relationship that Joe Budden has with Nicki Minaj, a lot of people were still expecting Joe to get on his platform and trash the record.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Which is mind-boggling because Joe just did an interview with Nicki. And yes, Nicki is definitely in Joe's list of people that he's never going to trash publicly. So today on the Joe Budden podcast, Joe purposely did not play the original diss record from Nicki. He played a different version that had a different beat to it. And not only that, after breaking down Megan Thee Stallion's diss track to Nicki Minaj last week, Joe did not break down Nicki Minaj's lyrics out of respect. Now, Joe did insinuate throughout the discussion that he was not a fan of the original diss record. But you guys know how Joe dissects music. This was not a fair critique by Joe.
Let's play dirty.
I think you absolutely smoked that. I couldn't agree more with everything you're saying. I do think this was a jab. I think this was her record anticipating a response. I also believe she's prepared if a response never comes. Lot of lead up. Lot of lead up to that. A lot of people feel like that's beneath her. Clearly, she does not. It's a little bit of that. Nicki knows, I think, it's a little unhinged, but I mean, she's aware of it as well, and she says, I'm unhinged. So, it's like, once somebody's just aware of their shit, it's like, what you gonna say? Yo, I'm wild and I know it. All right, all right, go ahead. I'm just gonna grab some popcorn and watch. I love, let me get to what I love. I do love her putting it out a cappella so people could just do whatever they wanted with it in terms of making a beat. And I do feel like some of the beats made were better than whatever beat she ended up with. Because that wasn't the same beat. I didn't like the marriage.
She was playing in the studio.
I didn't like the marriage of what she was doing to the new beat. But I don't think she wrote it to that beat. So it makes sense. But this shit right here.
So this morning, Joe went on Twitter Spaces to address people from Twitter that were calling him out for not giving Nicki a fair critique. About an hour or so into the Spaces, Nicki Minaj jumps on and she goes crazy on Megan Thee Stallion. Not only that, but she also accuses Megan Thee Stallion of trying to have a Rihanna moment, referring to the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation. Here's what Nicki said. You guys get in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think about this. Push comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Kids, honey, child, okay? If you gotta talk about Nicki, listen, let me break it down for the slow niggas in the back and the slow bitches too, ho. You better go on mute. Oh, we don't play that on Nicki trivia. Oh, we don't play that on
Queens, nigga.
Okay, now, bingo. If you know that, if the fans now know that, everybody knows that. So if everybody knows you are a flop unless you mention Nicki, why do I care? What did it just do? Show that Nicki is the what? 5 letters. Oh, okay.
GOAT, Nicki. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, that's 4.
5 letters, buddy. Queen, she was 5.
Joe, what the fuck are you doing on Spaces? Joe, well, I thought this was a fake person. I'm like, no, who the fuck is this imitating Joe on Spaces?
No, let me tell you why. Because these people piss me the fuck off, right? I go on my podcast and I try to be an objective bar. I try to do it. And all morning people are telling me that I had a cape on. So I started the space to address my accusers and attackers and set these niggas straight. The fuck they talking about here?
Big Cape Verde.
Well, I didn't hear the podcast yet. So, but I just heard the last 2 minutes of this. But I'm just whatever person that just said that, he just said something that is if I was a person, if I was in any field, I would hate for the world to know unless I attach myself to this woman here. I can't get up here. That mean, in fact, do you know what's so fucking crazy?
Tell us.
Last night, and Joe, if you think I'm lying, I won't talk about it on record, Jeff. But last night, after posting those stats and doing all of that, I guess I got a great fucking opportunity. And I cannot fucking wait to tell my fans about it. And that wasn't even the great news that I had from before. But the point is, I just showed now whether people were paying attention before, they're paying attention now. And if you recognize that, if Nicki wouldn't have, that's all I be wanting, Chad.
Well, that's why people are saying what they're saying. They feel like if you are indeed the queen, then why even give this
Because
the
I do what
attention?
I do, because I do what I want, and when I warn hoes, I warn hoes for a reason. And if I told you don't play with me, okay,
Then don't play.
then don't come around, stomping your hoofs, telling people no one's going to respond, and then everywhere I look, I'm not even kidding. I kept screenshotting it. The Rock Nation ads begging people to buy her song on Twitter. My fans receiving messages to say mean stuff. Do you think any of this is even real, guys? But what I couldn't believe is that Doodoo on the Beats. I didn't know that was the person that part. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the person that Party was talking about when he said you was fucking a nigga that you was doing the tags for. So here I go. I'm about to put out a little cute little boppity bop that I done had for 6 years in the safe. But so here I go. And we about to put it out because I was playing it on live, and some of the female rappers, they was like, "Ooh, they fuck with that." It was like a cute little song. And so I was like, maybe I could just do a song with all the girls. Anyway, so I was playing that song live, and it just happened to be a night when Bigfoot had said something dumb. And I was just joking around. I didn't expect to go viral. And I didn't even know Bigfoot was daring people to respond to her. I just was laughing at everything. It was a very chaotic night. And it wasn't only because of me. Let me first say that. And Bobs, y'all know, that was a funny fucking night prior to me even coming around. But I like to play. I mean, what else do you do when you're fucking?
People feel like you. People feel like you shouldn't play.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. My mother is people would probably be. She laughed at everything, at every situation. Me and my mother is the only two people that I know that laugh while we're crying. Like you know what I'm saying? When we could be sad, but if something happened at that funeral and it's funny, we gonna laugh. So maybe that's the way I was brought up. However, you know what really got my all of the promotion, all of the money going behind this horrendous plan, and all of the attempts previous to that. So people don't know that part, Joe. And I think because her disses don't stick, and because they don't see her trying to drop a whole album on Super Freaky Girl release and flopping. Because they don't see any of these things, It also looks like, once again, sympathy, 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 sympathy. And what did I want to tell? I wanted the world to see that. I wanted the world to see.
But wait, Nick, are you saying, just for
Yeah.
clarity, that you think they intentionally or somebody intentionally tried to step on your release?
Oh yeah.
Or was it just a coincidence?
Oh no. Well, yes, it's been happening from before, from Super Freaky Girl. It was happening before, even when Hoofs said that she was shot in two.
Hooves is crazy, Nicki. Hooves,
I said,
please.
if you got shot in one hoof, I don't know how you carry your body, but humans carry their bodies with 2 feet. So if you get shot in one, and you get shot in two, now that leaves 0.
Okay,
So how
you are
you twerking
definitely going to get me in
how you
trouble. Let
twerking
me
2
mute
days
up. I'm
later? If you got, do you know what? Have you ever been shot? Have you?
I've never been shot, Nicki.
Oh, okay.
I've never been
I know,
shot.
I know people that have been shot. I know people that shoot. Okay. Now let me tell you what the fuck don't. Let me tell you what the fuck don't happen 2 days after a bitch got on Twitter, started bragging about him not clearing a beat for Nicki Minaj. So while people were acting unbothered on socials, and while Desiree Perez was the bots. Oh my God, we have screenshots of the YouTube bots. It's crazy. Leo, you better Leo, don't play with me, nigga. I hope you ain't around that company no more right now, cause yeah. And so, no, wait, hold on, Joe. Hold on, Joe. Hold on. Between the YouTube bots and the Twitter ads and the paid for TikToks and the paid for tweets, to the point where people got their little $250 for their tweet to say something bad about Nicki Minaj, and then the next day it was like, bitch, yeah, anyway, I'm going, right? I'm listening to Bigfoot. So I don't know why anybody of that, and I'm not talking about any rapper, I'm talking about a company or companies. Why would they want to prove everything I've been saying is true? Because what happens is, if you already make a smear campaign to market and tell people somebody is quote unquote crazy, then you are training them not to believe whatever this person says. So why would Doodoo on the Beats that night come out like a dummy on the beats and prove my point? Oh, and you know what the barbs do? Oh, once one point Nicki say has been proven, oh, they will go back for the last 50 years and research some shit. And they will realize, oh, wow, they've been doing this, they've been doing that, they've been doing this. And now you ask yourself why. So if you think this is an issue between two rappers, you're wrong. This is a dialogue between me, the machine, and a bunch of different machines having to come together constantly, using different people. When one fails, let's go somewhere else and try to. It never works. But that's the point that I wanted the world to see, and that it's gonna be sympathy again. It's gonna be nonsense again, and nobody will ever respect that in rap. It's 2 things in rap. I don't give a fuck, and I should know. I'm the fucking queen. Listen, whether you like it or not, it is what it is. And to the person who was asking, well, why? I told everybody, once I became a mom, don't play. If you have something to say to me, say it to me and about me. I don't speak about people's families when I diss people and do all this, but y'all want to do it as a trend because y'all feel that y'all have powerful people behind you, and it's become okay to disrespect a legend and an icon. What other legend icon would they be given a pass to do that to or with in any capacity? None. but I had to get up in her ass, bitch, clench, sort of like French, Montana. You understand?
I wanted to ask that question because I was on.
Well, now
on
you
here
got
and
the answer.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that because I was somebody that was vocal on saying I ain't like how far was getting in the disrespect to the
But
dead
why y'all
parents
ain't?
and all that.
Why they ain't say that
You
to
explained
Party? Party said you lied on your dead mama. Was y'all having? Why wasn't no campaigns for Party? Party is the one that said you lied on your dead mama. You embarrassed this man when he was. Niggas could have actual beef in the street. Niggas could get killed. She allowed this man to beef on social media. She lied to Gayle King, which is damaging to Gayle King as a black woman, as a black woman with a real publication. Gayle King is not fucking, somebody on, I don't know, but she's a reputable woman with a reputable brand. You go on Gayle King and lie to her face and said you never fucked Tory. It comes out that in fact, and all the black people knew about it. Look on her face when she could. It was so obvious, yeah. But your man said he asked you to your face, and you lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Lied on your.
No, you're dead. No, you're dead.
So, excuse me, are you the girl that said you had some shit on repeat? Shut your.
No, that's a guy.
Oops, sorry, babe. Hey, mama.
My bad, Nikki. I'm sorry.
Nigga sound like a bitch.
My God. Oh my God. Sorry, babe.
I'm screaming. This happens so often.
It happens all the time.
I'm sorry, mama.
Inside.
Never gonna be
What?
me
You're
now.
not supposed to, nigga.
They're
We
gonna
from Queens.
it's
What?
over
Joe,
for me.
what? No, but Joe.
They're gonna tell me I'm not an objective person.
What? Why?
Nigga, why you act, Joe? We not objective when it come to her, nigga. It's Queens, nigga, at all.
Yeah, but that's
We not
that's
objective when it
true
come to
too.
Nicki, nigga. I remember.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. I remember Nicki being in the studio, stacked, and I remember her passion, nigga. She come from that.
And was I fucking anybody? Wait, hold on, sweetheart. Was I fucking anyone?
No, you was. It's Flip. It's Queens Flip, by the way, Nicki. What's up?
Hey, Queen Flip. And but this
You
is.
wasn't. No, you wasn't. You wasn't.
Thank you. That's an important part.